Hey YouTube, this is Robonats1 here, and I'm going to deviate slightly away from comic book TV and movies and other stuff that I do on this channel to talk about CSI Cyber. I just finished watching all of Season 1, and I just wanted to do a discussion / review of this TV show. Not really give you guys an in-depth look at this show, but just talk about it. Because this show actually raises quite a lot of very interesting questions and ideas that people are slowly managing to cotton onto about the seriousness of of technology and that kind of stuff. So basically, CSI Cyber, if you don't know, is basically it's by the same group who obviously do the CSI TV series, and it basically follows these FBI agents in the cyber division, with Avery Ryan, who you might remember from CSI, not the season just gone, but the season before that. I believe the episode was called Kitty, and Avery Ryan was introduced in that TV show, and we see her in leading the charge in the cyber division, and basically she goes after all sorts of criminals, as well as dealing with stuff from her own personal history. We're introduced to Crummy, Nelson, a very cute blonde chick who I can't remember the name of, Elijah, and another well-known actor who again I can't remember the name of. But the cast in this TV show was absolutely fantastic, and I do like the fact that CSI Cyber is now leading the charge and is doing something very, very interesting that other crime shows aren't doing. Like, a lot of crime shows focus on the human interaction, the human crime that we commit. Like Criminal Minds focuses on the minds of criminals. CSI focus on everyday crime. And with this one, it focuses on something very, very important. And and because cybercrime is a real thing, I am doing this review on a tablet, but someone could very easily hack into this tablet and use this video, and it's a fascinating concept, and throughout the show is really, it teaches, the whole point of this show is that it teaches you about the dangers of technology. That's really the whole point of the show. Everything from the beginning intro all the way to the very end, it teaches you about hacking and cybercrime and basically everything related to that, and it's such an interesting story. to follow week to week. And again, a great set of cast as well. You know, the cast members really did a very, very good job playing these characters. However, I did, with a lot of crime shows, a lot of the crime shows don't really hold my interest, and I did, you know, find myself going onto the tablet and doing all the little bits that, you know, that you do, because not all of the episodes managed to hold my interest throughout the entire run. But going back to the cast members, I did really, really like the cast, and there was one individual, the blonde chick, that I kept having to look for because I found that she wasn't in the story as much. So I'm hoping that in the next season we actually get to see that character a bit more, because she's a really interesting character, and it's nice to see another female on the team. Now we get on to the discussion part of the review. Obviously I've given you pretty much the full dose of the review, and now we're just going to discuss the dangers of technology and how this relates to the show. And what struck me about this show is how easily you can be hacked, how the simplest of viruses can destroy everyone's lives. I have been not hacked, but I have been blackmailed before. I was blackmailed by who I thought was a person I could trust online, and he, I'm not particularly too sure whether it was a girl or a boy, but they did blackmail me into money, and this is why the show really, really affected me on a personal level and really engaged my interest. Because it's so easy to get hacked, you know, it's so easy for people to affect your life through technology, and you never know who they are. It's something that's very, very real, and I think to educate people and to tell interesting or semi-interesting stories, teaching you about the dangers of, you know, of this unexplored territory was really interesting. And I also liked the fact that you know, the show actually taught you some of the terminology as well. Pretty much in every episode, it told you about the terminology that was being used on the show, and it was really, really interesting. And again, as I say, the dangers of technology is out there. So just, guys, do be careful when you are online, because cyberbullying, scammers, they're all out there, and they are going to, when they're in your life, they really, really do affect you. Now, that's not obviously to say that everyone you meet online is necessarily a bad person, but just be cautious of who you invite into your life, and what you do, because it does affect your life. All in all, guys, do watch this show. It's absolutely fantastic. I personally really, really enjoy it, and I just really, really recommend it. Also, Avery character, the main girl, like with Grissom and Lawrence Fishburne's character, she is actually one of the most likeable characters I've ever seen, because she is so human. I've never seen such a gentle soul on a crime show before, and I absolutely loved her bits. I think she's such an interesting character to sort of explore, and she sort of has this fun, gentle side to her. So, do please go watch this show. Again, it teaches you stuff. The casting characters is really nice, and I think you'll get a lot from this. I'm really looking forward to season 2 and seeing some of the cast members from CSI actually appear on this show, because CSI is, of course, ending in September. So, anyway, guys, I'm Robinats1 here. I hope you enjoyed this review/discussion video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.